Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marvel Heroes. I'm Kagekaze, and I'm going to be showing off a little bit more of the starting missions. We're going into Hell's Kitchen, but before that, this guy.
Bonsoir.
This guy here needs to be made playable. Seriously, give me Gambit. Give me Gambit, I will love you forever. Him and Nightcrawler. Seriously, I want to have an ultimate with Nightcrawler that just teleports everywhere and just slashes through everything. Kind of like the Trickster Rogue's ultimate or daily in Neverwinter. That would be quite nice. I would love it. Give me those two. Really. Make it happen. Now.
Hell's Kitchen. All I want is for this city to breathe free. Free of corruption. Free of crime. But the streets of this city are crawling with lowlives. Costume criminals run rampant. For every one of us, there seems to be 10 of them. And all of it clenched in the thick fingers of Wilson Fisk, the kingpin of crime. It's time. It's time to take the city back. But everywhere I turn, something like that happens.
That was awful loud, Shocker.
Well, then hurry your little self up there, Rhino, and break through the vault like you said you could. Well?
Shh, I'm focusing it. 1, 2...
Business hours are 9 to 4, gentlemen.
You son of a... Off me!
Shield will be by to pick him up. Hopefully they won't blame me for the blackout. Damn. Where'd your little partner go? One down, one to go.
Coulson!
You can call me Agent Coulson.
Supervillains who escaped from the raft have started showing up on the streets of Hell's Kitchen. Daredevil took down the Rhino in the middle of a robbery and will soon be loaded onto a prison barge for a return trip to the raft. Unfortunately, the Rhino's latest partner in crime, the Shocker, managed to get away, and we believe he's holed up in an abandoned subway in the district. Be careful, because the streets are crawling with thugs looking to make a name for themselves, not to mention mobsters from the Kingpin's Magia crime family. With a crime war brewing, most civilians have wisely taken shelter indoors. S.H.I.E.L.D. appreciates your help in rounding up these escaped supervillains. Good luck with the Shocker. Nice words. Well, he can do that much quicker than... Well, he can do about the same. Thought he was doing a bit quicker.
There, now you're all better.
Here we go, into one of the MMO sections where other players can run around and attack with us, and where the world events can start to occur. So we might get Electro rampaging the city or something like that. Here's hoping we run into something like that. Hey, cool, it's one of the little pets. It's a Mark I Iron Man with a little iron bot behind him. I've got to see this. Okay, good. It shows up that he is a non-combat pet. And we got a couple Hulks with different costumes. That's pretty cool. Already starting to see a bit of differences here. Of course, they do give us a little bit of testing money in order to unlock costumes. Kind of traveling the streets. It's kind of light here. I think maybe they reduced the density of some of the enemies. Not sure. Okay, so they give us a nice little arrow on the side of the screen here to tell me where I need to go. Ooh, get out of the fire, out of the fire. Lots of thugs with guns, cleaning up the streets of the past to protect the future. And here we're getting some basic crafting materials that we can use later. Still alive, is he? Oh, I noticed these enemies have some modifiers on them. That one does extra damage. I'm guessing he was part of an elite pack. Don't know where his buddies went. I guess that's it. Being a ranged character can be quite nice, honestly. being able to take things out at range. Now there are some sub-instances around here, like they're kind of like caves. They might play in other action RPGs. You can basically go into, uh-oh. It's, stun and slow here. There we go. Bunch of damage. Thank you, Tony. I mean Iron Man. So the good news is all loot I find is pretty much my loot. Don't have to worry about taking an item from another player. So that's always good to see. So let's kind of go into the subway system. Let's just go ahead and move on. Well, that's interesting. That's a new loading screen. Haven't seen that before. I wonder if that's very specific to being Cable. If I'll have loading screens based on the characters I am. Oh, that was a nice shot right there. Gathering up more experience. Some of these... Oh! Apparently my shot was still traveling off screen. Oh wow, what do these guys got? They've got some kind of aura. Alright, there we go. They've exposed their weakness and just kind of hit them here. Oh, a haste aura. Okay. Apparently not a smart aura because they were just kind of sitting there taking it. But you know what? I'll take that. I'll just consider it that they were afraid of me and that they didn't want to deal with it. You know, I see like a little path going off here. I just want to make sure that it isn't something I can go into. Okay, apparently it's just a mapping thing. Take out a few of these petty thugs. Pretty tough petty thugs, huh? You sit there taking these laser blasts. It's like G.I. Joe and Cobra. Except for I'm actually able to hit them, just the lasers aren't doing anything. Oh well, you gotta expect something like that when it comes to action RPGs. It's gonna happen. Here we have a sub instance. Dilapidated subway station.
Pick your targets and take them down.
Let's go ahead and start with that.
Pick your targets and take them down.
Well, that was interesting. It kind of curved. Dealing with some pretty tough gangsters here. Alright, there we go. Level 3. Kinetic repulsion, huh? Okay, let's... Uh-oh. Apparently I've got an elite pack here of some gangsters. Good, I was able to get him with that. Not bad. Okay, grab all the items that they've dropped. Cyberware, huh? What is that? Let's take a look at what we found so far. Cool, +5 defense, +5 defense. Okay, we'll get that. We've got some crafting materials here. Oh, an enhanced genome. So these are kind of the basic types, I believe, when it comes to crafting recipes for costumes. You need to have, like, a genome will be useful for certain characters. Like in this case, it mentions Xavier, so I imagine that X-Men type characters will use these genomes to level themselves up. Oh, more defense on this one, so we'll wear that. That's the same. A little more damage, but that's fine. And this is what I was talking about crafting materials not stacking. You can see I've got these simple nanotech filaments. They're all tier 1. They do not stack at all. They will take up your inventory rapidly. And because that your character's inventories are shared, just going to show that off real quick. Cable jumps off.
Becomes the fury of nature herself.
I do kind of like the fact that the characters jump off screen now. That is apparently something new to this patch as well. Because it used to be when you switch characters, the old character would just disappear and the new one would appear in their place. So the inventory here is still shared, but thankfully they are working on making the stash much larger for people that need it.
Finally, somebody calls for a soldier.
Alright, Kinetic Repulsion. Create waves of telekinetic power around you that push away enemies and deflect projectiles. That's pretty cool. It lasts for 1.3 seconds. And it looks like at rank 2 it doesn't change the spirit cost, but it does increase the duration by 0.2. So you can see there, this is something I'm probably not going to pump a lot of points in right away. I mean, it's only going to increase by 0.2. I might want to get it up to maybe 2 seconds, so I may consider doing that. But after 2 seconds, I imagine it's going to get quite weak. So like here, for example, since I haven't confirmed it, I'll do another point. And we can see it goes up to 0.8, so it actually goes up 0.3. So let's cancel that. So that's an interesting power progression here. It starts at 1.3, at rank 2 goes to 1.5, so it gains 0.2, and then rank 3 it gains 0.3. So that's kind of an uneven power distribution. I'm not sure what to think about that. They did do some of that in Diablo 2, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll have to see. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my basic ability some more here, do a bit more damage with that, and might look into upgrade my critical strike on the next one. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll hit accept. We'll go ahead and put the kinetic repulsion here on D, so we'll just go ahead and use it. That's pretty cool. Pushes enemies away and deflects. Okay, so if I see projectiles coming, I can just go ahead and pop that and then keep going. Now this is new, an actual treasure chest. And it has a med kit. Okay, hopefully they work on that. Honestly, if I see a golden glowing treasure chest like that, I expect massive loot, or at least really good loot. And a health kit doesn't exactly fit the bill. Again, beta is beta. We expect these things. I like the fact that it's actually a glowing treasure chest now. I mean, even if it doesn't quite make sense in a Marvel sense, it's like just nice to have something a little bit different than just one of these gray suitcase kind of thing. So, ooh, a bunch of enemies here.
Pick your targets and take them down.
Oh, he went flying. This is not what I wanted. Get away, get away, get away. So one thing that I really do like about the combat in this is that your spirit does seem to come back fairly quickly. So you don't ever really feel like you're going to be without your mutant powers for very long. So here I'm able to just kind of spam a bunch of different powers as needed, and then of course just use my basic attacks in between. You see, I can't really do that forever, but it's enough that I can stop attacking for a moment, stop using those powers for a moment, and I get the spirit back. So I gotta say, that is one thing that I really applaud them for, is making it feel like you can keep using these powers very frequently. And that's why, again, I think maybe they'll reconsider what the ultimate powers are. Making them half-hour long seems like it might just be a bit much. You know, maybe they could lower that a bit. I honestly think something up to 5 minutes is usually pretty good in a game like this. Because as you can see, with the combat here, you go through quite a bit of these enemies that are kind of samey for a while. I mean, again, that happens with a lot of action RPGs. You're going to be swafting through a whole bunch of enemies, and it's kind of nice to be able to break up the monotony by doing something really cool. And if that power takes half an hour to activate, then you're not going to really end up using it. I mean, you're going to have this thing you can do every half hour, but why would you use it? You'll probably save it for an elite pack or for something more, more important, a boss fight or something like that. And not to say that's necessarily a bad thing. Usually that's what a lot of large cooldown things are used for, is for hitting on a large pack. But the problem I have here is that you're not really going to... It would seem like you're not really going to use it for an elite mob pack, because they're going to show up more than every half hour. Especially if you're going through and farming. They're going to be showing up very quickly. So you'll end up not using it there in favor for something else. And it just seems like they might not get used. Now, again, this is something that might change, and it's also something that might change as it's ranked up, because I've heard that you can rank them up through medals, and I don't know what you get for ranking them up. I'm not sure what kind of power curve there are, so maybe the cooldown can be reduced through ranking them up. Some other skills do that. Oh, I completely missed the side there. Uh-oh. Looks like I run into Shocker here. It's kind of, Ooh, wow, that was just in time. Knocked his projectile right out of the way. Let's get his gangster friend here. I was able to deflect that one. And that one. That's fun. I gotta admit. And he's firing just often enough that I can use it. Oh, that one hit me right on. Alright, let's make you take a little bit more damage. What the heck? Oh, I bet you I kited him too far away from his boss room. Okay, good news is it looks like he's retained the damage that I put on him. Uh-oh. It looks like he's got an ability I can't dodge. I'm noticing him hit me with something instantaneously, like right there. Yeah, he's doing some kind of forward lunge with his fist and it's hitting me. Yeah, that's hitting me each time. Okay, let's make him take a bit more damage. Alright, health kit time. Ah, go away! Go away! Ah! I don't think that saved me. Now, it's kind of a shame that those deflections that I'm doing don't reflect back at him. That would be kind of cool if I could actually reflect projectiles back at their source. Alright, let's go ahead and make him take a little more damage. So I saw that one coming, so I deflected it early. That one he's going to hit me with, I can't dodge. This one I can. Okay, I'm starting to get his pattern down. He's going to now, going to hit me with the one I can't dodge. Let's get away. Let's go ahead and use the one that'll knock it away. Starting to run out of spirit, though. I'm kind of hoping... Ooh, wow, that kind of hurt. I'm thinking that move where he lunges forward doesn't actually do damage, because I'm noticing my health isn't going down. I'm wondering if it's supposed to do something else. So now that I've got this pattern down, and I don't have to worry about that lunge actually hurting me, let's just go ahead and get close enough to him so he'll do it. Sweet! Get some health here. Thank you. Alright, boots. More pistols for Deadpool, really. Alright, we've got a treasure chest here. Credits and health. Alright, so anything good from a Shocker? 5% chance to damage and knock back attackers when you take damage. That's not bad. That's probably better for a melee character. And let's see, ooh, 11 defense and a nice, a 10% rarity boost. So we've got 10% magic find. It's nice to always find magic find. Looks like I've got some defense and dodge chance. That's pretty cool. Don't think I'll be getting that one though. Anything else? Anything else good here? Eye for weakness, rank 1. Yeah, not really worried about that. You know what? You're shooting me and I don't like that. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Excuse me, sir. I don't think I like your tone. So some of these enemies are dealing extra damage without being any... Oh, okay, it's because of these guys here. These guys are doing the extra damage thing. Alright, there you go. We'll expose their weakness. Take them out. You know, it's starting to seem like this concussion blast... Interesting. I haven't had to aim that, and I've been trying to aim it, and I haven't needed to. That's pretty cool. It doesn't even tell you that it does that. I like this ability. I can fire Concussion Blast, and it will seek to the nearest target. That is pretty cool. I'm starting to like Cable a bit more now. Now that I know that, I can just basically... Okay, it won't quite work that way, but that's still cool. Very nice. Very nice. I kind of wish they would put that on there, that it's a homing skill. You know, let you know, because... You know, when I'm putting my skill points in, I'm going to want to know exactly what a skill does before I put that point into it. Now again, it seems like they do reward you for putting more points into different skills, so it seems like logically you're going to want to put a point into everything just to have it. Just for the main reason that you're going to get smaller and smaller returns on putting points into, like pumping a whole bunch of points into one skill. Alright, looking good. Looks like we are done here. Anything good? Defense and spirit? No. So it looks like we've got yet another new loading screen. This one is for the nightclub district. That's pretty cool.